No, that's not bad. You know, it's good to have names like that. I'm sure. In the Caribbean, they have loads of different names, like Calypso boys, reggae boys. The thing is, everyone talks about bring new kids in, bring that in. But if they're ready for it, if they're not ready for it, what's the use of just throwing them in? Then you kind of mentally break them down, and you don't know. I know I've seen players that you think they're ready for it, and then when you throw them in, you keep throwing them in, then next minute they're doing nothing. Just slowly start bringing players through, and if they're good enough, they'll shine. It's not a problem. We've obviously had the little bit of problem, same bit similar in England, where you're trying to cipher out a few older players and bring in some fresher faces in. If you do it too quick, it can be quite drastic. But you look at Germany. I think it took them 5 years. But they didn't do anything for that 5 years. But now they obviously are a major force. And I think their oldest players are something like 25, 26. The Spanish at the minute is the way forward, to be honest with you. Everyone was saying the Brazilian with the futsal, yes, start this, start that. You know, I think only time will tell. You know, I think you've got to give yourself, if you've got a plan, you've got to give yourself to that time to see if it actually bears fruit. But if it doesn't bear fruit, you've lost a lot of time. You know, we hope that we've brought our experience to help some of the young players, to help to give it a little bit of a boost the league. You know, the viewings, plus not just that, but just the enjoyment of it as well. You know, trying to bring more fans to the games, trying to get them to enjoy the games. Yeah, I'm quite. What does it entail though? It doesn't really entail too much. I do a couple of interviews. It's not like I'm going and like on one of those big dictaphone, what they call the big tunnel things, and trying to drive around getting.
That would be funny to see.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to get fans to come to the game. You know, but no, it's nice. It's quite nice. You know, the fans here have taken to me brilliantly, and I'm enjoying it. So they've been absolutely fantastic. To be honest with you, he's been a highlight. He's been a major highlight for them. You know, they've missed him when he's not playing, and you can see that his quality, at the age that he is, he's still got the massive quality. So much ability. You know, it's so funny. Like some of the lads saying, like he does everything in slow motion, but he still can't get near it. That's what the lads say. You know, he's just so good. Well, we'd have to take it one step at a time, you know. I believe I could, but it's all about mentally where you are at the time. You know, I believe I could still play at his age, but like I said, it's all about mentally where you are. Physically, no problem. No, I believe I could still be playing in the Premier League, but you know, I'm happy to be here and I'm still playing, so that's the main thing. Leicester is a massive club, a great club. I'd like to do something back at Leicester. I don't know whether it would be playing, coaching, ambassadorial, anything. You know, I'd like to, because they gave me a chance. They gave me an opportunity, and I'm grateful for that. You know, people don't understand how big a club Leicester is, and how they helped a lot of young players get through, especially you know, even before me, got Julian Joachim, Lewis. You know, places teams like that, players like that, you know, Richard Smith, Steve Walsh is a massive legend at Leicester. You know, one of the biggest players to come out of Leicester. Obviously he's not a Leicester boy, but he's a big Leicester legend. Yeah, he's home. He's home. I don't live in Leicester, but he's still home. He's still, like anyone says to me, where are you from? It's Leicester. So and if anyone asks me, players ask me what I think about Leicester, as in they're looking to sign for Leicester. It's one of the best clubs in the Midlands, facility-wise and stadiums and fans. The thing with the Championship, it's harder to get out of the Championship than to stay in the Premier League. The Championship is such a dogfight. You know, it's so intense and week in, week out, and you play 2 games a week as well. You know, and it's not 2 games of like you say, tick-attack. It's 2 games of fighting, and it takes toll on you. It's tough. It's tough to get out of that league. I know managers that have gone into that league thinking they're going to, you know, get the teams to be playing some great football. At first they do it, and then in the end they just revert to actually let's just get some results. Because it's a massive fight. Everyone wants to get out of that league. Everyone wants to get to the Premier League. So everyone fighting for their lives. Okay, you know, for a small lad, he can jump, and he's got this. I don't know, it's a radar or something. Every corner he lands on his head. But now he holds the ball up well. It's weird because he played central midfield and then played up front, and he did just as good a job in the midfield as he did. It's a sense that you have, that you know where to be when, and you think, all right, then the ball's going to drop you, let's make it. So you know, it's just a sense you've got yourself. I would say someone like Adelaide, but then you don't know because Central Coast are they're very compact. They know their jobs. They don't play the prettiest, but you hardly ever break them down, and that makes successful teams. Yeah, no, they're very good teams. They're very, very good players. So, you know, they know their jobs, and they've obviously worked on it day in, day out. So it's kind of just drilled straight into them. It works for them. It gets them results. So you cannot complain with that. It's hard to complain when you got a team getting results. It's hard to actually. You can pick bones at it because everyone can pick bones at anything. But when they got results with it, what can you say? He's got really good ability, and he's got good coaches at Celtic that will help him along. The mainstay is you won't have a lot of time on the ball in England and in Scotland. You know, we play a game that is very physical and very competitive. So I'm not saying that it's not competitive here, but whether we cannot move around that 90 minutes in this weather. But you know, like I said, I'm sure he's got the ability, and I'm sure he's got the coaches that will help him progress into being a successful player in Scotland. You can only tell them what you know, and I hope that they take it in. You know, I'm a big lad, so it's no use him trying to wrestle with me. You know, but there's better ways to get around combating that. Now, if you're playing up against a smaller lad, yeah, you can do that. But you've got to know your opponent and who knows who you're playing against. So it's just things like that, and positional wise, don't get caught out, especially with a quicker player. Give yourself a little bit of time, because if he knocks it past you, you've gone. You know, you've got to know your opponents and know and know who you're playing against, and know what their strengths and weaknesses. You kick Ronaldo as many times as you want, he'll still get up and take you on. So it depends on which striker you're playing against.
In terms of the way he plays,
I think he can go. I think he can go far. He's got the basis, which is speed. Everyone wants speed. Everyone prays for a little bit of pace, and he's got that. So the other things that he's probably got to work on is his final ball and his decision making. When to take a man on, when not to take a man on, when to cross, when not to cross. It comes with experience. Plus, it comes with just knowing the game a little bit and analysing your situation that you're actually in. Because sometimes you can go and cross it, you can try and cross the ball, but you've got 2 players free there that can actually have a shot on goal. It's no use in crossing it, trying to dribble someone. Yeah, he can. He could make first of all here, establish himself here as a player. He's done really well since he's come in. He's had a little bit ups and downs. You know, like he's saying, he's only playing part-time football, so being thrust into that. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. He's taken to it reasonably well, but he's having a few little dips. But that's usual with when you're younger, because he's got the ability. His left foot's one of the strongest left foot shots in probably in the league. So you know, he's got that ability. You don't need to worry too much. You know, a lot of people worry, and you just play, enjoy your football. You know, if you overthink things, then that's when, you know, slowly things start to get involved, and you're going away from what you actually want to do. You don't need to. You know, you make a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't worry about that. It's not a problem. Everyone gives the ball away. Don't worry about the next pass that you're going to make sure that you keep it.
Yeah.
It's different to European leagues where you have up and down. You lose a game and you go down, you're going out of that division. Obviously, you've got so many different sports that you're focusing on as well. Whereas in Europe, it's kind of football, and that's it. Over there, it's just football. That just gave us a little pep talk to say, you know, we're capable of winning games. You know, we've got to start believing in ourselves, and when you go on that pitch, it's you against them, it's man against man. So, you know, anyone's capable of doing anything. You know, the funny thing is, I didn't particularly like cricket because it was kind of a sport that, as a Caribbean, everyone watches it. You have to go here, you have to go there and support them. And you get lugged around England watching them, and in the end, it's just like,
just play football,
enjoy it.
Yeah.
So cricket wasn't my number one sport.